The next question is E5.13. The major classification of activities reported in the statement of cash flow are operating, investing, and financing. Classify each of the transactions listed below as operating activity, add the income. Number 2, operating activity, deduct from the income. Number 3, investing activity. Number 4, financing activity. And number 5, reported as significant non-cash activity in the notes to the financial statements. So there are transactions from A to M. You need to classify it as number 1 to number 5. Yeah. So A, issuance of ordinary shares. So it is the same with issuance of common stock. Obviously, it is under financing activity, number 4. And then B, purchase of land and building. So remember about the PPE, okay, it will be under the investing activity. So number 3. And then redemption of bonds, it is like the retirement of bonds, yeah, or you pay the bonds. Okay, so it is under the financing activity, number 4. So and then the sale of equipment, okay, remember equipment is a PPE, so it will be under investing activity, number 3. And then depreciation of machinery. So remember, depreciation is a non-cash expense. Therefore, it should be under operating activity that will be added into the net income. So number 1. And then F, amortization of patent. So amortization has the same nature as depreciation. Okay, therefore, it will be added into the net income under operating activity. So number 1 also. And then G, issuance of bonds or plant assets. So remember, inside the statement of cash flow, it must be the transactions that are using cash or involving cash inside. So we issue bonds to purchase plant assets, so there is no cash flow. However, this is a significant non-cash activity. Yeah, so it is number 5. And then payment of cash dividends. So cash dividends are under equity. So it will be financing activity, number 4. And then exchange of furniture for office equipment. So this exchange is there is no cash inside. Okay, so therefore this is the significant non-cash activity. Yeah, so it's number 5. And then purchase of treasury shares. So shares obviously under equity, so it's a financing activity, number 4. And then loss on sale of equipment. So remember, gain or loss from sale of a PPE or maybe investment, it will be under operating activity. If loss, it should be added. If gain, it should be deducted. Okay, so because it's loss, it should be added. Okay, so number 1. And then increase in accounts receivable during the year. So remember, if current asset is increased, it must be deducted. Yeah, it must be deducted from the net income. So number 2. Okay, and then decrease in accounts payable during the year. So remember, current liabilities, if it's decreased, you need to deduct it also. Yeah, so it's also number 2.